Hey, how y'all doing this evening? It's your boy Sonny Black, aka Big Buff, aka CPO, aka the Minister. Well, I'm coming to you tonight, letting you all know that the world is steady changing, and we as black folks haven't changed not one bit. They still label us animals. They still label us ignorant. They still label us people without a lost cause. But I know that we are people of destiny. We built dynasties. We built this whole civilization. Just want to say what story you choose to believe is a story that'll seal your fate. Now, one story only gives you a sense of hope and false dreams. And if you can't have it here, you'll have it in heaven. So wait till you get to heaven. That means you're going to constantly struggle and continue to see things in their perspective, the way they want things to go. Now, if you just take the time out to listen and partake in the other story, where this dominant story gets most of its storyline from and changed it, you'll see a much prosperous and much less stressful and a more peaceful life. You'll understand it's more about home and community development. You'll understand that you'll be able to go further if you practice the ways that this story tells you to practice it. I'm just saying. The Bible has been misleading you for over 400 years now. Do some research. Just don't listen to what your pastor or deacon or so-called Bible scholar tell you. Look things up. Use common sense. Read the book like it's a story and tell me how much sense does it make. Just read it. Don't go asking no questions to somebody else that's called part of the cloth, cut from the cloth. You know what I'm talking about. Then research some things. Read some other books besides that. Try to cross-reference the Bible with history and see what type of road you end up on. Do you always come to a dead end? I'm telling you folks, the greatest story ever told. That's funny, ain't it? The greatest story ever told. Man, if you only knew what these people plan was for you in the beginning and stop thinking that they accepted you and they want you to be a part of their society. And this here Western civilization, it drains black people dry. If they didn't have any if white folks didn't have any black folks, their means of survival would just be barbaric. If it wasn't for black folks here in America, in this Western civilization, white folks will fall off terribly. White folks need black folks to survive. This country has been built off the sweat and blood of black folks. I'm trying to tell you people something today, and you need to listen. And guess what? I'm saying this with a sober mind. I haven't smoked weed in going on 5 months now. Listen here. I'm telling you, these people got a plan for you. By the year 2020, black folks gonna be third class citizens. You see it now. Mexicans, they taking over. I'm talking about, I haven't seen a brother or a sister as many bank accounts as these Mexicans got. They got bank accounts up to Watusi. I mean, they got boats, they got big trucks, they got nice houses. Hey, they're moving on up in the world, and black folks still where they at now. They haven't moved one iota since the movement, since the 60s movement. I think the movement set us back, but hey, that's just my opinion. But listen, folks, there's a terrible time coming for black folks. It always been a terrible time for them, but it's gonna get a whole lot worse. They don't care about us. You heard Mike. There was a reason why they whacked Mike. Well, this was just a small segment for now. Look for me more in the future. Sharing my thoughts. Getting it out.